ankles.
Alright guys, Joel here from Measure Gaming again, bringing you another Batrep. Today I'm playing Dalton. How you going, mate?
Hello.
We're playing Relocation Orb. This is what the table looks like, exactly the same layout as the other one. What we've got Greywater Fastness featuring motherfucking Gotrek and Felix.
Not
Go
Felix.
figure. Proxy Felix. And you're running the big WAAGH, yeah?
Yep.
So do you want to talk us through your list real quick?
I've got 3 10-man Ardboy units, front and centre, and an Ardfist. This war chanter back here will be in charge of them.
Yep.
I've got 6 Gore Grunters up the back.
Yep.
I have...
That's one unit, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got 30 Arrow Boys.
Yep.
Then I've got a WAAGH Prophet and a Weird Knob Shaman, a pair of War Chanters, and a, what they call now, Maniac Weird Knob.
Cool. All right, and your list comes to
1990.
any battalions?
Ardfist.
Oh yeah, duh. All right, cool. No worries. And my list is actually very small, funnily enough. What do we got? General is Cogsmith. He's got the magnificent macroscope, and his trait is the run and shoot one. And then his adjutant is a Lord Ordinator. Then we've got 3 units of 10 Free Guild handgunners. I just realised I'm missing 2 there. That's okay. And then we've got a Griffin.
You're missing 4 there, bud.
Missing 4? Yeah, no worries. So it's 3 units of 10. And then this guy, he's got the steam piston plate mail, which adds 1 to his save roll. So he's got a 2-up save. Gotrek. And then a Errant Quester, which is the Forge World model, which is Felix. And then we've got 3 of the Hailstorm rocket batteries in the battalion with the Cogsmith. So I come to, I think I've got an extra CP in this list as well. I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and deploy and all that, and we'll be back. Guys, this is what deployment looks like. So big turtle over here. We've got general, adjutants, the honoured retinue, and then 10 more handgunners just screening off that with the 3 artillery at the back. Over here we've got Gotrek, Felix, and 10 more handgunners. And over here we've got the Griffin by himself. And then for Dalton, 6 piggies, and just a whole heap of fucking whatever the fuck.
Big massacre.
Yeah, if you can make sense of that, then you're doing better than me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to tell Dalton to hop downstairs for a second. I'm going to talk some turkey, and we'll be back. Guys, so this is what's going to happen. Dalton's going to take turn 1, and he's going to take the bait to come and deep strike down here something and try and tie up my artillery, which is fine because it means I will be able to pepper up the unit which he teleports in if he gets the charge. Then it also frees up Gotrek to just go and fucking do whatever he needs to. So he's getting looked at soon. He's also got 5 extra wounds there with the Errant Quester. And then this general, the Free Guild general, is just going to sort of hold this part of the board, hopefully, because he's got a 2-up save. So Ardboy shouldn't give him too much grief. These piggies are going to scare me a little bit, but hopefully I'll be able to just blow them off the table with my artillery, because they get to shoot twice on the first turn. So that's a lot of neg 2 Ren D3 damage, which is hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. It's pretty gross. And so basically I've got no wizards, but I do have a couple of heroes with artifacts. So him and then this guy. The reason why I deployed over here for is so I could actually hold 2 objectives which are close to me if it was to bounce this way with my static gun line. Gotrek is just going to control the middle, and as I said, this guy is just going to try and cover this part of the board. But he, with a 15-inch move, he can also just jump to wherever he needs to and tie shit up, which will be good. Yeah, guys, look, I don't know how this is going to go. This is the first time playing. I did fuck up already with the deployment. That wasn't meant to happen. But, as they say, shit happens and you move on. Hopefully Dalton rolls bad. We'll hand it over to him.
Hey guys, my turn for tactics. So I'm taking the first turn primarily not to get shot at, because he's probably going to kill all my heroes pretty quickly. Name of the game? Avoid this little fuck. Yeah, him. he's a problem. Don't give him first turn charge if I can manage it, and just kill the rest of his stuff, then shoot it off with the 30 arrow boys I can buff up. Outside of that, just try to move forward, claim some objectives. Job 1 is probably going to be dropping some hard boys down here to take the charge, because I can give them extra damage and all that. Otherwise, just keep throwing waves of hard boys at them, because they're infinitely expendable in hard fists. Oh, not hard fists. Yeah, hard fist. Other than that, just try to kill his ship before he kills me with Gotrek. Alright, we'll see you later when the game starts.
Hey guys, you've heard what we're going to do. Dalton, you outdropped me. Who's taking first turn?
I am.
No worries, mate. Best of luck. Let's have some fun. Guys, just before Dalton charges, what happened? He puked on a unit of hard boys who are now over there. And then these guys, they moved up 3. They moved up 5 after they teleported. They got 2 damage. They just rolled a 12-inch charge. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. We'll be back after combat. At the end of Dalton's turn, what happened? He killed the front unit. He killed, 4, 5, well, however many, 4 of them from the adjutant. Not the adjutant, the fucking honoured retinue. Then spent a CP to make them immune. And then these guys only did 2 wounds to the artillery. And then the artillery turned around and killed one guy who had a wound on him. So Dalton's going to score 1 point over here. Did forget to mention before, he shot 29 guys at Gotrek. And then he only failed 3 of his saves and palmed them all off to Felix. So, alright, we'll go into my turn and see what we can do. Alright guys, so didn't do much in the hero phase, just moved everything up over here. He flew over to go and tag that unit if Gotrek doesn't get in. These guys both shot into that unit. These guys shot into that unit. Long rifle over here, shot into the yard boys. Even this guy shot. Only managed to kill like 6 of them in total, which means that this guy can't shoot this turn, unfortunately. So we're going to go into charges and we'll be back. Guys, end of my turn. One other boy ran to battle shock after doing nothing in combat. Oh, they did do another 2 wounds to the artillery piece. Over here, the Griffin made his charge and killed a couple, and he's scoring this objective because he's got an artifact, so he counts as 20. Gotrek unfortunately failed his charge. So it'll be 3 points to Dalton's 1 going into. Before we go into turn 2, you roll a dice to see where it bounces. Can you open it up for me, please? It's going to the 3. So, sorry guys, bear with us. Keep going, keep going.
Come on, you 9-toed fuck.
Where's the 3? It's going up to this one here. And then we roll for priority. Dalton gets a 6, which means I can't even, I'm not even going to roll a dice. Actually, what would I get? Yeah, okay. I'm having a really good day with priority rolls. So who's having the first turn, mate? You're going? Yeah. No worries. We'll be back after Dalton's, well, before his charges. Guys, just before Dalton does some charges, what did you do? What did you do? You moved these guys up over here, so I can't get within 3 with this guy, which is fair.
Fucking stay.
These guys moved up. They got +1 damage. You got all your spells off except for the exploding sixes on these guys, who they then pinged him for 4 wounds. No biggie. These guys ran up. This guy is staying there hoping to die, so you can spam CP to get a whole heap of hard boys back on the table, and that's pretty much it, isn't it? So we're going to go into some charges and combats, and we'll be back after. Alright guys, end of Dalton's turn 2. What happened? The guard's dead and the ordinator's dead, which is sad face. These guys are locked in combat. I'm not even going to worry about pulling them in. Then, well, there's fine. Over here, he didn't take any damage and he killed another few, which is nice. This artillery is still alive, and so is this hard boy.
I took some damage from shoot.
Yeah, good. Which we covered in the last snippet. And it's going to be my turn 2, isn't it? So Dalton's going to be on 2 to my 3. I'm not going to be able to get that this turn, but that's fine. Let's see what this motherfucker can do against these motherfuckers. We'll be back. All right. Gotrek is charging. Oh, sorry, shooting face. Movement. Rest of my turn. They all just retreated out of combat from the pigs. These guys shot. They pipped off an hard boy and one of those guys, I think. Doesn't matter. What matters is Gotrek needs to make a 6-inch charge, and we're going to do it live on camera. He gets 4. Fuck's sake. Spending my last CP. Come on, you cunt. Hey, there we go. He's in. We'll be back to see what he does. Badass motherfucker. Killed 5 pigs last one, ran to battle shock.
Yep.
But before that happened though, the pigs did kill my general, which is fine. Over here, Griffin took another wound and killed another whole heap, so we had to spend a CP to make them immune. I don't score points that turn, so I am on 3 to Dalton's 2. We roll off for priority. Huh?
Roll where it moves.
Oh, yep. Roll where it moves. It goes to the 5.
Which is back that way.
Worked it out. Goes back into the middle. So that's good for me. And we're going to roll for priority. I get a 2. Dalton gets a 1. Or do I take it to kill more of his shit? Or do I give him the...
horde of our boys back?
No, I don't want to kill this guy. I don't give a fuck about him.
Oh, you'll kill them happily.
If I take the turn, I go up to 4. He could potentially go 4, but I've still got him with an artifact. So I'm actually going to take the turn and blow off a whole heap of heroes. I think that's a good idea. All right, we'll be back at some stage. All right, guys, end of my shooting phase. I already have moved it. He doesn't move very fast.
Oh, sorry. He moves the same speed as you, but
I'm easily confused.
I've got to shoot these guys. We'll do that in a sec. But he moved up, shot at this guy here, did 5 wounds to him with 2 of the 3 artillery, pipped off an ard boy over there with the other one. And let's see if I can...
Oh, end of your shooting. Matters help.
Oh, yep. 2 inches, cool. So we will shoot them off camera, that's fine. Basically, going to charges now, so he's going to try and hopefully get into there and fuck some shit up. I do have my CP still up my sleeve. We'll be back after that. So, Beaky Boy, he took a wound, killed another whole heap off. Dalton spent a CP to keep him in the game for a little bit longer. I'll score 1 point for that. Over here, Gotrek pummeled the unit, and then with the battalion, he got 30 yard boys on the table. So rip. But that's okay. We're going to be sort of tight on points if you can get this one. So yeah, we'll.
I'll just got to sort these guys out.
Yep, no worries. And yep, we'll be back. Well, for Dalton's turn. All right, guys. Bit to cover here. Dalton brought on unit of 10 over here. They moved up. Brought on unit of 10 over here. They moved up. They're going to go and die to Gotrek. Another unit of 10 have moved up. I think they ran as well, didn't they?
Yeah. This is all in the... they all came in at the end of
your turn. So then they can move in your turn. And then these guys, they're moving up 3 inches away from the Griffin. These boys have retreated. These guys are jumping on the objective to, cap it because they've got artifacts, I'd imagine, or wizards. Yeah. And then this one lonely guy, he's running after...
He wants
the
death!
artillery. He's not going to get death from artillery in combat.
He's got 2 wounds left, but I'm not taking any shrugs.
All right, so we're going to do some charges and move back, guys. All right, guys, end of Dalton's turn 3. Turn 3. All right, so what happened? You charged the artillery piece, you got the other one in combat, killed that one. One's finally died. Over here, you did nothing to the big bird.
And you killed 1 ard boy in return.
And I killed 1 ard boy. Over here, Gotrek smashed the unit of ard boys after he took 3 wounds in between his second pile in. And then they came back over here. Dalton did spend 2 CP, so he now has 0. And we roll off for priority.
See where it goes.
Bounce that, goes 3, it's back up to them.
For fuck's sake.
And then we roll for priority. I get a 3. Dalton gets a 3. I went first, so I'm going to take the double. I'm just going to keep turn order. Cool. All right, we'll be back. Unfortunately, what did I do? I shot off a couple of boys. Who cares? Gotrek, even with a CP reroll, still failed his charge. Fucking useless. I retreated him out of combat over onto the objective to score 1 point and hopefully keep that. Fuck, I really needed him to make it so I could get into these guys. Anyway, Dalton's turn 4. As end of combat, Griffin died. Over here, some handgunners died who are going to run to battle shock, and then the artillery there died. So we're just going to roll off to see where the thing goes. It goes to the cocked. It's going to go to the 5. Yeah, it goes back to the middle.
Yeah, it does too.
And then you're going to score 3, so you're going to be on 5-8 to my 5. So all I can do is tie it. You're going to go first. Let's see what we can do. Fuck. Alright.
Do you have any heroes with artifacts?
No, I don't.
Battle shock for those gunners.
Yeah, well, I lost 5, doesn't matter. 5, bravery 6, so 3 more run.
Can you outnumber him in the objective with all the models on the table?
I've still got Gotrek, my friend. He's a one-man army. We're actually just going to call it there because I fucking miscounted. Even if I give him the turn, then he is just going to score 1 point and be on 9 and I can't catch up. So good game.
Good one, mate.
Yeah. What do you think?
Gotrek's a little killing machine.
Yep.
The way you've got the list built, I can't shoot him off. So I just kind of left him to his own devices and try to beat one scenario.
Yeah. Look, if I was to make this list more competitive, I'd probably drop the Griffin and add in some more bodies.
Yeah, the Griffin's cool and all, but he...
Look, he did tie down the unit of shooters for the entire game, so that's the idea of him. Apart from that, though, you played well. Actually, if Pete didn't fail that charge last turn, he would be sort of in there in a position where he could just go and fuck up all your shit. Actually, at least one of these guys would have died as well.
He probably would have killed the screen and killed one of the heroes and walked out the with the other one.
So it would have been a bit of a different game, but even then, you still were going to be up by 1 point or more, so it didn't really matter in the end. Good game, mate. So I've got to run, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch us later.